Now we got this. Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Sorry about that. Very Monday, right, everybody? Welcome to a Monday. Hopefully, you had an amazing weekend. Hopefully, you got through it. We'll get through the week together with some smiles and some positivity, as we do every week, right? That's what we do here. That's what we do on this show. That's what we do in life. Absolutely. So, yes, hopefully, you had a great weekend. Father's Day weekend. Did you treat father well? Are you a father? Were you treated well? Also, it was the first day of summer. How was summer for you? How was the start of summer? It's very hot here in Florida. Hot, humid, crazy. It's always that way in Florida, but it seems like it hit extra early this year. Like temperatures in the feels like mid 100s. It's been pretty nuts. But we're getting through it like we get through everything, right? Hey there, Laquan. Good morning. Happy Monday to you as well. As happy as a Monday can be. So, what are we talking about on this day? It is Monday, June 22nd, 2026. Well, we normally wait for the birthdays until near the end of this show, but there's somebody who has a very important birthday today that we need to celebrate right off the bat because this person is, no question, a 100% Disney legend. Yep, it is Floyd Norman. Floyd Norman's birthday today. Disney legend, amazing, amazing animator, person. Yes, started back with the Walt Disney Company in the late 50s as basically the first Black animator for the Walt Disney Company. Worked on films like Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians, Sword in the Stone, The Jungle Book. Went away, did kind of his own thing, worked for Hanna-Barbera for a while and did some other things, and then came back to do movies like The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Mulan. Even with Pixar, worked a little bit on Toy Story 2 and Monsters, Inc. He became a Disney legend in 2007, and as of this year, he's receiving an honorary Oscar award, which is so well deserved. As you see the picture here, you may see us in this picture here. We were blessed to get to meet him on our DVC member cruise just a little under a year ago, and he was incredible. He taught us. We had an animation class where he got to teach us how to draw a few Disney characters. That was just so fun and fantastic. And there were several actual other Disney animators that were in that class because who doesn't want to be taught by someone as incredible as Floyd Norman? Amazing. Happy birthday to him. 91. Amazing. Such a great, great person and such an important person within the Walt Disney Company for sure. Yes, incredible. Celebrate him on this June 22nd, Floyd Norman's birthday for sure. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, today, that was positive media, right? I like to believe that's positive media. I like to believe that this is what we share every single day on this show is positive media. Well, today is officially National Positive Media Day. It's a day to celebrate kind of stepping back, and when you're on social media or whatever you're doing, to look for the positive stories that are out there. Share the positive stories. We are berated, bombarded with negative stories in the world. That's part of the reason why our show exists and why we've definitely made sure and steer this show and our podcast towards positivity. We are the Disney podcast of positivity. That's because there is so much negativity out there in the world. You do not need to go far to find it. But sometimes finding those positive stories or finding that positive take can be a little more difficult. And sometimes you just need that. You need to break away from all of it and just get a little bit of joy, smiles, positivity in your life. Today's a day to celebrate that and do even more of that. We all need more of that in this world. So please take part today. Thank you for taking part by just joining me, whether you're watching this show live or whether you're watching it later in the day. Doesn't matter. Yes, it's all about positivity on Positive Media Day. Excuse me, I just need a drink. Tickle in the throat on a Monday morning. Yeah, so definitely celebrate with some positive media on this Positive Media Day. Maybe you can share some positive media about the rainforest today because it is World Rainforest Day. Man, rainforests are so very, very important to us. 100%. They take so much of the carbon monoxide that we spread throughout this world, and they absorb it, clean it up, release oxygen. So important. Also, even though rainforests only cover approximately 2% of the land in this world, they house over half of the planet's plant life and animal species as well. I mean, we need to do as much as we can to protect, conserve, understand the rainforest, make sure that they're thriving, make sure that they're growing, trying not to get into them too much as far as trying to cut them down or anything like that. There's been plenty of that going on. Luckily, there's been a little bit more observance and awareness of them more recently. Still hasn't stopped some of it, but all we can do is do our best to help conserve these rainforests. So today, take a step back and learn a little bit more about them. Hopefully, you learned a little bit about them today. The fact that there's only 2% of the world that's covered with them, and yet they have so much diverse biodiversity within them. But there's so much more, so many more things we can understand and learn how we can do better in conserving our rainforests around the world for sure. And there, by the way, most of them, you think of tropical rainforests, of course, but there are also rainforests like in places like the Pacific Northwest and so forth. You think of like, South America and Africa and some other places like that where there would be rainforests, Asia, for example. But there are American rainforests as well that we can do our best to help protect and understand a little bit better. What else is going on today? Well, this is great because it is also National Kissing Day, and we don't do it a lot on the show, but Michelle and myself, we will be celebrating National Kissing Day. We celebrate Kissing Day every single day, and you should celebrate Kissing Day today as well with somebody you love, of course. Always make sure that they understand and you get their okay before you kiss anybody, right? But absolutely, National Kissing Day. It brings joy, it brings positivity, it brings fun, and it brings love. I'm 100% behind National Kissing Day. Again, make sure you have their okay. Please, please do. Don't just randomly. I know that you're seeing Lady in the Tramp here, and it was kind of a mistake kiss, not like Tramp forced himself on Lady or anything there. But yeah, make sure that you get your okay before you give anybody a kiss on this day. But yeah, celebrate National Kissing Day. Maybe you won't want to celebrate it right after having a big plate of these, though. No, you do you, right? But man, I'm telling you one thing. I love myself some onion rings. It is National Onion Ring Day, and I would love to celebrate today because there are a few things in the world that I love more than a really good plate of onion rings. They are so delicious, so wonderful. It can be beer battered. It can be however you like to batter your onion rings. And you find some really good onion rings, man, there are a few things better. I mean, I know not everybody loves onion rings, but I do. I do. I will go out of my way. If onion rings are on the menu, I will go out of my way to order them because I love them so much. I do not have them regularly, but maybe that makes it even better for me when I do have them because they're such a wonderful, wonderful treat. I love onion rings. If you love your onion rings and you know a good place that serves up some really good onion rings, today's your day to enjoy your onion rings. Or how about a nice doughy, pastry, chocolatey treat like an eclair? Today is also National Eclair Day. You know what eclairs are? They are pastries, French pastries specifically, made with a dough. It's called a choux dough or a choux batter. And yeah, they're usually dipped in chocolate, sometimes other things as well. Usually filled, sometimes with kind of a vanilla cream, sometimes with more of a chocolatey cream. But they're all delicious, all wonderful. You can get some great pastries, some great eclairs out of Disney. If you go to Epcot and go to the French Pavilion and go into La Halles Patisserie there, they have really good eclairs in there. But there's some other spots as well where you can find some really good eclairs. If you love your eclairs, and I do, I grew up loving eclairs. Talk about a special treat that you don't get a lot. When you get a good one, yum. And I've made eclairs. I know how to make them. I've made them. I don't make them as good as these, but I have made them. But they are very, very wonderful, rich, delicious, yummy. Enjoy your eclairs on this day. Maybe you enjoy your eclairs for your birthday today. If it is your birthday, this June 22nd, a very happy birthday to you, along with the great Disney legend Floyd Norman. Here's a couple other legends that you celebrate your birthday with. We'll start with arguably the greatest living actor right now, Meryl Streep. She turns 77 today, born on this day in 1949. Yes, greatest living actor, very possibly. She's been nominated for 21 Academy Awards. Unfortunately, she's only won 3. She probably deserves more than that, but she's been nominated. She's also won 8 Golden Globe Awards. She's won 3 Emmy Awards. She's been Tony nominated. She started her career on the stage. She's been Tony nominated, doing great movies like Kramer versus Kramer, Sophie's Choice, Out of Africa, The French Lieutenant's Woman, of course, The Devil Wears Prada, right? Yep. Mamma Mia. She has some Disney ties, doing Into the Woods, the movie version of Into the Woods. She was also in Mary Poppins Returns. And more recently, she's been in Only Murders in the Building over the last few seasons. And incredible in that. She's amazing in everything she's in. We just watched Devil Wears Prada again the other day, so we can get set to watch Devil Wears Prada 2 when we're on our Disney cruise soon. And she's so good. She's great. Happy birthday to her. Also, happy birthday to great singer, songwriter, Cyndi Lauper. She turned 72 today, born on this day. And did I get that right? I may have gotten that wrong. She may be 73. Looks like it might be 1953, so she'd be 73. Call her the queen of quirky pop. Yes, her album that was released in 1983, She's So Unusual, was a smash debut hit with, of course, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, an 80s anthem for sure. She Bop, All Through the Night, one of my favorite songs of all time after time. Incredible. She released other albums after that. She's a Tony Award winner. She wrote the music for the musical Kinky Boots as well. She's won a couple Grammy Awards. She's a two-time Grammy Award winner. She's an Emmy winner. She was inducted in the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2015. And just last year, 2025, she was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I love Cyndi Lauper so much. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to both of them, and Floyd Norman. Happy birthday to him. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Even though it's a Monday, you can still celebrate just as hard as you want to, for sure. Bit of shameless self-promotion time before we get out of here. We did have a new episode drop just yesterday. We took you on the Great American Road Trip without ever leaving the Disney parks. Yes, Michelle led us through a Great American Road Trip where we explored many locations within the Disney parks that have influences to many phenomenal locations right here in the United States of America. And we kind of took you on a road trip across the country, explored where you can experience those in the Disney parks and where their influences lie in reality throughout our great country that's getting ready to celebrate its 250th birthday. And that's why we did it. And we hope you'll enjoy it. Michelle always does the best research, and it was a phenomenal journey through it. And there will be a video version of that coming for you probably tomorrow morning. So that'll be available for you as well. And then we want to make sure and remind you that this Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time, right here on YouTube, right on Facebook, we will be doing our 8th anniversary celebration live. We will be talking all about the last year and what is to come for the Hyperion Adventures podcast. We want you to join us because, yes, this is a celebration of us, but it's also a celebration of you, because you are part of the Hyperion Adventures podcast. Because whether you've watched one show, or whether you've watched all the shows, we appreciate you and everything you bring to this show and to this community. So yes, we want you to join us live again this Thursday, June 25th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time, YouTube and Facebook. But you could also, we'd want to hear your comments as well. Please send us written comments. Please send us audio comments. Please send us video comments. and we will read them or play them on the show. Hit us up, Hyperion Adventures Podcast at gmail.com, or comment on any of our social media posts, and we will share them for sure. We've already gotten a couple comments, and we will be sharing those as well as a couple other things that happened during the year. And again, we'll also be building up for what is to come in the 9th year of the Hyperion Adventures podcast. So yeah, again, hope you'll join us. And then it will, if we know not everybody can make it, it will be dropping as a regular podcast episode and a video version of that episode during next weekend as well. So, all right, going to get out of here, get my Monday started. Everybody have an amazing day. June 22nd, it's Monday. I know, never easy, but we're going to get through it, and we'll get through it together, and the weekend will be here again before you know it. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, especially on this Positive Media Day, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I will see you tomorrow.